Two electric scooters can look identical. The same deck, the same motor rating, the same range printed on the box. One still holds a charge after 4 years. The other is swollen, dead, and a real fire risk within 18 months. The difference usually comes down to something you can't see from the outside: the battery cells inside the pack. Specifically, whether those cells are 21,700 or 18,650 format premium lithium-ion cells from a verified manufacturer, or something far less controlled. So, we're doing 2 lists. The first covers 5 scooters built around cells that last. The second covers 5 documented cases that show what happens when a scooter hides poor cells behind a strong-looking spec sheet. A scooter battery isn't a single block. It's dozens or hundreds of individual lithium-ion cells wired together, and only a handful of companies make premium ones. LG Energy Solution, Samsung SDI, Panasonic, and Sony Murata. Those cells hold up on the measures that matter over time. How many charge cycles they survive, typically 500 to 1,000 full cycles before meaningful capacity loss. How well they resist aging in storage, and how stable they stay under heat. The chemistry matters here too. Premium cells in this segment generally use NCM or NCA formulations, which balance energy density and longevity in ways that lower-tier alternatives don't match. Below that tier, cell quality varies widely, and at the bottom of the market are salvaged or failed production cells with no built-in protection. Those are the cells behind most of the fire headlines, and behind most cases of thermal runaway. The chain reaction, where heat inside a cell accelerates uncontrollably until the pack ignites. The first scooter is the Dualtron X Limited. It runs an 84-volt pack built from LG and Samsung 21,700 cells, the same cell format used in high-end electric cars, with a total capacity around 5,040 watt-hours. At that scale, premium cells mean the range on day 1 stays close to the range years later. Second, the Nami Blast 2. Max uses a 72-volt 40-amp-hour pack made from LG cells, coming in around 2,880 watt-hours. The capacity is high, but it's the quality of the cells that keeps the scooter dependable well into its life. Third, the Cabo Wolf King GTR relies on Samsung 21,700 cells, and so does the Mantis King GT further down the range. Cabo lists the battery by its cell brand on its own product pages. Fourth, premium Apollo models sit in the tier where branded cells are standard rather than exceptional, though a wider point applies across the segment. Once you reach premium scooters, name brand cells come as standard equipment. The fifth is the reputable mainstream. Brands like Segway and Xiaomi run real quality control processes and use certified packs. They don't always name the exact cell brand, but they're accountable companies with warranties and support behind them, and for most commuters, that reliability matters more than the label. The other end of the market looks different, and the record comes from the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission. Each of the following cases is tied to a finding from that agency. In 2025, the CPSC recalled electric scooters sold by Transpro US because their lithium-ion batteries carried unauthorized UL certification labels, stickers claiming a safety approval the batteries never earned. The agency cited fire and burn hazards and about $200,000 in reported property damage. The CPSC also issued an urgent warning on unit pack power batteries, model U004, after 13 overheating reports that included 7 fires, along with additional fires in the United Kingdom. The batteries had never been certified to the applicable UL safety standard, and the manufacturer refused to conduct an acceptable recall. Ridstar drew 2 separate CPSC fire warnings, part of a wave of more than 50 documented micromobility battery fires. Its overseas manufacturer remained unresponsive to the regulator and never issued a proper recall, which left owners without a refund or a replacement. The FENGQS F7 Pro, sold on Amazon for between $700 and $1,200, was recalled after multiple reports of its battery igniting. As in the other cases, the maker was overseas, the pack was fire-prone, and the listing looked ordinary. The fifth case is the pattern that connects the rest. Across these recalls, the CPSC repeatedly flagged the same factors: no genuine UL 2849 certification, and in some cases, no UL 2271 or UL 2272 compliance either, the standards that specifically govern light electric vehicle batteries and personal e-mobility devices, a low price on a major marketplace, and a manufacturer that becomes unresponsive once the regulator makes contact. A scooter that fits that description is a candidate for the same outcome. The protection is straightforward. Look for genuine UL 2849 certification and confirm it on the manufacturer's page rather than trusting the sticker, since those labels have been faked. Check for UL 2271 or UL 2272 compliance as additional verification. Find out who actually makes the scooter and whether the company would still be available to handle a recall. And find out who makes the cells. A recognized brand with a verifiable certification is a reasonable sign of safety. Silence, an unusually low price, or a certification that can't be confirmed is a reason to walk away. If this helped you shop smarter, consider subscribing. See you in the next one.